all who come to this happy place, welcome.
What is it about Disney that makes us happy? Is it the magical whistle as your ticket is scanned at the main gate? Is it the seafaring smell of pirate water? Or is it charting a course to a land where you may never grow up? Whether it's singing a familiar song, watching a movie, or riding your favorite attraction for the 100th time, Disney undeniably has a way to warm our hearts, believe in magic, and bring joy into our lives. This is Main Gate Magic, a podcast where we break down and discuss the infectious happiness, delight, and thrill of all things Disney.
And beyond!
Well, greetings everybody, and welcome to another episode of Main Gate Magic. It is Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and Revenge of the 5th. I have with me one of my co-hosts tonight. The rest are taking the night off. Ryan is here and dressed as in best fashion as possible. Ray from the episodes 7, 8, and 9. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. May the 4th be with you.
And also with you.
Yes, and making a return to the show, our friend, our good friend, and genuine Dark Lord of the Sith, as he will always protest to say, Mr. C. Andrew Nelson. Andrew, welcome back to the show. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, I don't think, Ryan, you probably didn't celebrate... Ryan, you probably didn't celebrate the May the 4th very much, did you?
I mean, so my kids had May the 4th at school, so we made sure to dress them up. I buy them basically all of their clothes. So I did buy them cute little Baby Yoda socks that actually their dad has socks to match. And then, yeah, we did our best because Star Wars is not huge in our house. My husband loves it, but he doesn't buy their clothes. So they didn't really have much to work with other than socks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, you did it in your own way. That's awesome.
I tried.
Andrew, what did you do yesterday for May the 4th? You were in a place that you and I have been before that I was unfortunately not able to join again. What'd you do?
I was in George Lucas's hometown of Modesto, California for the May the 4th Be With You event that they have. They closed down a whole street there and they just have a big celebration out in front of the Brennan Theater. And so is myself and Dave Gonzalez, who you've had on the show here before.
Yes.
And we were out there meeting all the Star Wars fans and just having a great time chatting with everybody. It was packed. It was packed with people, despite the weather. But thankfully, it stopped raining just before the event started. So.
Yeah, and you and I were talking right before the show started, and that was exactly what happened the last time that you and I went.
Yes,
I remember
it did.
specifically.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't know what it is about May the 4th, but apparently there's rain, but then it clears up. It's like the force is strong in that area.
I guess so, yes. Yeah.
So what else you been up to? It's been a while since you and I have actually chatted. I mean, we text each other about stupid things like Survivor and of course adventurous ideas, but I mean, what else you been up to?
Oh gosh. I've just been busy. Just it seems like a lot of it has been taken up with Adventurous Ideas. That's the company that I mean, obviously you know about it, Jason, because you're part of it. But myself and my good buddy and business partner Jerry Cornell formed this company a couple of years ago, and we produce audio dramas, full cast, immersive audio dramas. So it's like cinema for your ears, and we are deep in production on a new project right now. And can't say too much about it yet, but it's got a great cast of actors. We're doing post-production still on Heroes of Extinction, which is coming out this summer, and we're just busy. So
always glad
this is like a vacation day for me right now, coming on here right now. Yeah.
Well, I heard you were going to be on somebody else's show. It was a Whatnot show, I think, to help out one of our friends. Right?
That's coming up later this month. I'll be on Kimberly Phipps' Whatnot show, and that's a lot of fun because you get all these great little items that I was able to sign, and they're raising money for charity, and it's it's fun. A lot of Disney pins, a lot of Disney Star Wars
Yeah.
pins and that sort of thing. So I had to have a very fine little pen to sign those. But and they're getting, they're being sold, and like I said, raising money for charity, a children's charity. So it's really, really a wonderful thing. So
Is that the same one that you normally put your
no, it's a
proceeds
different
towards
charity
autographs?
that Kimberly has.
Okay.
Yeah, but
We'll talk about yours really quick. Why don't you go ahead and put it out there for everybody?
Well, for years now, for like 21 years, I've been raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation. They are just a wonderful organization that helps kids and families that have children that are, quite ill or injured. They partner with hospitals and clinics all around the country, up into other countries now, in Canada and elsewhere. And their main focus is making sure that kids have a childhood still while they're going through whatever they're going through medically. Because if you're always focused on, I got to go to this treatment, I got to go to this therapy, I got to go to this surgery, you just don't heal up the same way. And so they do wonderful things for the families with kids in that sort of situation. They also do a lot for the rest of the family too, because a lot of times, if there's a sibling, they kind of get lost in the shuffle when all the eyes are on the sick child. So that's something I love about them. And what I really love about them is that exactly where all the money goes. They're very transparent about it.
Oh, good.
And it was an organization that was started by actress Emma Samms who was on General Hospital for many years. She was on Dynasty and the spinoff of Dynasty. And because she had a brother that had a lot of medical issues and had died young, and so she put the organization together for that, and they do wonderful things. So you can find out all about them at starlight.org, or you can ask me about them if you run into me at a convention, because I'm always helping raise money for Starlight. So
that's
what
amazing.
A kind and generous Dark Lord you are.
I know it goes completely against my character, doesn't it? Well, I'm also a Jedi because I'm the voice of Luke Skywalker for a number of LucasArts games. So
that's fair.
So I have that sort of dual personality there. There's a lot of good.
Sure, that is.
Yes.
But
I'm excited. I'm excited to be here tonight. I'm excited to be here tonight because I love Star Trek, and I know we're going to be celebrating Star Trek. My two favorite characters are Starbuck and Apollo. I love when they fly the TARDIS. I love when they fly the TARDIS. I absolutely love when they fly the TARDIS. Nanu. It's like.
I mean, I'm noticing the Galaxy Quest poster behind you. I can't help but gush a bit.
Yes, I
one of my favorites.
Worked on the visual effects for that, so I am visual effects artist.
And Andrew's favorite movie of all time, he's touted to me in many conversations.
Yes,
so an amazing.
It's up there.
As much as I love Star Wars, Galaxy Quest is my all-time favorite movie. So I have often said that if the last known copy of Galaxy Quest and the last known copy of Citizen Kane are in a burning building, and I only have time to run in and save one, well, goodbye Rosebud. I'm saving Galaxy Quest.
Yes.
I
will affirm that choice. Yep. I will affirm it.
Yes.
Like it. That should be a wild card episode for us, especially if Brian's down with it too. I mean, I've got a lot of that movie memorized myself, and I love to talk about that.
If we do that, you need to bring Isaac back on too, because he was in the movie. So
Isaac, which character was he?
He was one of the aliens. He's one of the aliens. Yeah. One of the bad guys. One of Saris, one of Saris's men. So.
It's hard to tell because they were all under like full prosthetic makeup and everything.
Yeah,
so I didn't even know the actors under there. But is there anything that guy hasn't done? I mean, I've seen him in so many things.
I know. He was swinging a lightsaber too on his Instagram. So
he's been very popular on his Instagram lately. He's been coming back and making videos and stuff, just things about like the food he eats, because people are asking
putting me to shame. I need to start posting more.
Yeah, I know. Step it up, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Step it up. Well, for those of you who are interested, I actually put the link for the Starlight Foundation on the chat. So starlight.org. Actually, I did it wrong. I did it starlight.org. It's www.starlight.org. Yes, so let me just type that back in there.
Yes,
really
the
quick.
www is very important.
Got it. So I mean, thanks for joining us. It was just kind of like a last minute thing. We were going to be doing this is a very first series that we have on our show. We're calling it the Ride Along, and just like how you sit in the sidecar for like in a cop car when you do an actual ride along with police, you guys are going to do a ride along with us for a specific attraction at one of the Disney parks. We were going to do Peter Pan at first, but I think it was Ryan who I think, Ryan, you did actually suggest Galaxy's Edge and to do Rise of the Resistance at least, right? Or something Star Wars
My
related.
my dad, who has
Your
requested
dad.
producer credit.
Okay. Yes.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
it's like I'll come up with the ideas and just feed them to you. And like, that's wonderful.
Yep. Hey, it works. I mean, and
Yep.
especially considering the fact that May the 4th was yesterday.
Right.
And what I did for May the 4th is I actually watched episodes 7, 8, and 9. I mean, I've seen 1 through 6 a gajillion times. Haven't
Right.
seen those as many. Andrew, I know you've seen 7 once and a part of 8.
No, I've seen 7 once and I've seen 8 once.
Oh, you have seen all of 8, but you never saw 9, right?
Correct.
It's okay. Yeah, and we know that you have a little bit of creative differences with the movie.
Yes,
but
that was by choice.
Yes.
That I didn't see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I like to say is that there's enough Star Wars for everybody. If you don't like this, there's this. And, so there's tons of stuff.
Yeah, I just enjoy a lot of the action. And I know a lot of the stuff doesn't really fall into place. It doesn't always make sense.
Mhm.
I have the uncanny ability to just basically block out that center of logic in my brain and just suspend disbelief enough to enjoy the fact of what it was created for. Just
you self-lobotomize is what it is.
Pretty
right?
much, yeah, exactly. I do that with a lot of movies.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah. So you'll probably hear a lot of my reviews will be more on the positive side when it comes to sci-fi stuff, even when a lot of other people are going like, oh, I hated it because this character didn't make any sense and this timeline didn't make any sense. And when you travel back and do this, I tend to look past a lot of that. So I kind of liked it. Yeah. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, we are here to do a ride through of what was originally going to be Peter Pan, but then eventually changed to Rise of the Resistance. And
that's good because Peter Pan wouldn't have fit in Galaxy's Edge.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, there's flying, but
true, yeah.
Completely wrong era, completely wrong characters.
Come on, everybody, use the Force.
Right. So, I mean, I don't really think of any other reason why we should delay it. I'm going to go ahead and put the QR code for our good friend Chris at LMG Videos up here in the corner. Wrong way, up here. Where is it? Right there.
Over there.
Yeah. I forget I got my camera like not mirrored, so. But Chris is the one. Yeah. Chris is the one who has been on our show before, does phenomenal first-person videos of everything at the Disney parks and more. He goes to Universal, he goes to like all the Universal parks in Florida. He's done parks overseas. I know he's done other things in California as well. I think I even recently saw him do a video of Twisted Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah.
So he is venturing even further outside of the scope of Disney and Universal and doing stuff even more thrilling, and I love it.
Yeah, and we all live vicariously through him. So
yes,
thank God for his videos.
100%. Anytime I want to jump on a ride at Disneyland, he is like my go-to guy. So if you guys want to check it out, it's at LMG Vids on YouTube. That's the best way to watch. And all of his content nowadays is in 4K, and it's enhanced. He takes low light and makes it like natural light, so you can actually see everything, including things like Space Mountain and Rise of the Resistance. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, Andrew, this is the first time that you've actually ever technically been on this ride, right?
Yes, I'm going to be virtually on this ride right now because I've never been to Galaxy's Edge. Which is strange, but
daggers my mind.
Yes, on either coast, I have not been there.
If you're free in October, I'm hearing of a meetup.
Yep. We're doing a meetup in October for all the Main Gate Magic crew, including Leia, and hopefully Ben too. He hasn't really confirmed yet, but I think.
Where are you doing the meetup?
At Disneyland.
Okay, at Disneyland. Okay, good.
Yes, sir. So if you want to meet everybody and hang out and go ride Rise of the Resistance for the first, that would be an amazing episode right there.
That'd be good, yeah.
Darth Vader rides Rise for the first time.
All right, I'm ready. I got my Splash Mountain mug, so I'm ready.
Splash Mountain. All right, perfect. All right, so this is the entrance, and I believe that the queue is.
We can't hear.
Not a lot to see. There's not much to hear. You are not getting the audio?
I can
Oh, I
hear it.
couldn't hear you for a second.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I want to start prefacing this ride. This is the very first pre-show of the ride. And yes, I do mean the very first because there are many. This
That's
ride
right.
is one in a million, and this one in itself is incredible.
BB-8, is everyone assembled?
Hey, it's Ryan.
Hey everyone, it's me. Although she's in her gray outfit and I'm in her original.
Yes.
A resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. Nine Nub and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poe Dameron and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on the Cara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. Yes.
Fine indeed.
He said that like Lando Calrissian. Well, hello, what have we here?
I know, right? Hello, what have we here?
The swagger.
All right, so that Poe Dameron character that you just saw is supposed to actually be, and it's kind of hard to see, it's a little fuzzy, in that X-Wing that's right behind this gentleman on the right. And he is going to be flying with you and escorting you to, where you guys are headed. But obviously things go a little bit sideways because you're joining the Resistance, and there's, stuff has to happen when you join a good cause, right?
There
The
needs
bad
to be
guys get
some
no
kind of
fun.
resistance. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I will say, like, the immersiveness of just this land in general, but this ride specifically,
Incredible.
top notch. Oh my, like, you don't even realize you're waiting in line half the time because you're doing all this. It's phenomenal.
And the technical aspects of it are just amazing. What they
Oh,
were
I
able to
know. Like, even this little compartment we're about to enter, how it's like technically like 3 compartments spinning at a time. Like, oh,
Yeah,
Disney Imagineers.
It's amazing. And even like, this is probably the closest you're ever going to get to an animatronic on a ride. He's literally right behind the glass. He's not piloting the ship. Nine Nub is the one that's piloting it. And if you guys are Star Wars fans, you know that Nine Nub was a pilot of, or at least a co-pilot navigator, I believe, on the Millennium Falcon in Return of the Jedi. He was the one flying shotgun next to Lando Calrissian that we just mentioned.
So he was flying. He was doing what Chewie would have been doing with Han. So yeah.
Right.
So.
But they were on the Forest Moon of Endor trying to lower the shields in order for them to get into the Death Star and blow it up again. So yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, this you've boarded a shuttlecraft, and it's going to be taking you to your destination as new recruits. It's hard to actually, the video does not do it justice, guys. If you've never been on this ride before, does not do it justice. Everything inside of this, there are screens and videos, or windows everywhere, and everything is happening all around you at once.
Good. Airspeed sensor. Thank you, Nine Nub. Black Leader, are you and your team ready? Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check. Blue 5 standing by. Engage propulsions and hold on.
It's a great animatronic.
It is. It's one of the best. So
I mean, just all the little body movements and everything is just it makes it seem so believable.
It is.
Yeah.
I think when I was looking up the facts about this ride, there are actually 65 individual animatronics on this ride from start to finish.
Wow.
From BB-8 to all the way to the end where the last standing Kylo Ren was. Actually, I think Lieutenant Beck is one of the last animatronics you see. Is one of the first and the last.
Yeah.
So, but one of the coolest fun facts about this is that regardless of when you actually get on this ride, the screen in the cockpit there, the window in the front of the cockpit, mimics day and night. So if you board during the daytime, it's day. If you
Yeah.
board at nighttime, it's night. It changes according
That's
to the
awesome.
light outside.
That's,
So they
that's
make it.
really smart.
Those are the attention to detail in this ride that is just top notch. It's like it's over the top.
Yeah.
High
So it's
level.
not like Pirates of the Caribbean where it's daylight outside, you walk inside, and it's you know it's dark,
Right.
it's dark at nighttime. That's
Right.
We
really
better
cool.
not be besmirching pirates.
No,
No,
of
no,
course
no,
not.
no.
It's my favorite
Okay.
attraction. So,
That's the smell of pirate water.
Right.
yes, it is.
The smell of
Ingrained.
pirate water. And just so you know, when you're in this shuttle, it is actually moving. You
Yeah.
feel it moving.
And like that's what's so cool is like you're just kind of shifting in this unseen pod
Yes.
that, and then you're going to a next portion. Like the way that they do this to make you feel like
Yeah.
you're there
You're
and
there.
you're not waiting in line and all, like it's wonderful, because every other line is like, well, I'm in line.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I'm making a turn. I'm meandering through but not this. This is
Yeah. I mean, the
It's
the queue is
fantastic.
the show. It's still and the show
Yeah.
is the queue. It's all part of the same thing, which is the best way to do things. Yeah.
Completely. That's one of the reasons I loved Indy when it first came out, because there were
Yeah.
so many things you could look at and interact with, and they had the
Mhm.
little
Yeah.
the writing on the wall that you could decipher with the little cards and
Yeah.
everything, and it became immersive, like you were actually joining part of the adventure. This does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Oh,
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
save us, Poe.
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
Help me, Obi-Wan Ponobi.
Geez, I hate when that happens.
Always.
No, you don't. Those are your TIE
seems pretty
fighters.
calm.
Well, I guess your grandson's TIE fighters.
That's
Right.
right. My no good grandson.
So we can make the jump. Where are all those TIE fighters coming from?
From that.
Star
Dun,
Destroyers.
dun, dun.
Probably from there.
We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
Suck me right in.
It's a fair fight. Don't worry, I'm coming back for you. Stay strong.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order Resistance Scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to
Domino.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake.
I don't even remember what planet she was talking about.
I have a bad
No.
Stand back from those doors.
All right. So this was one of the biggest wow moments on the ride itself, because you
Oh, sure.
enter through that door this is the
Mhm.
door you came in, right?
Right.
Now, even from the videos that I watched, I thought that it was always like the other door that you walk out of, and it's like, oh, is this big room and everything. No,
That would have been the easy way to do it.
right.
But they didn't do that.
But no,
Yeah.
this was the same door you came in, and when you turn, nobody like if you've never been
Right.
on it, if you this spoiler alert, by the way, guys, duh.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
This is
door
gonna be big
opens-
spoilers. You're gonna have the whole thing spoiled for
Right.
you. here by watching
You
that.
are now on the Imperial cruiser, and like it is the Star Destroyer and it's immense. And
Yeah.
I'll
I mean, you
try
can
to
even
let
see
the
the lady in stripes right here. She's like, oh, excuse me.
right.
What's happening?
And here we are
Here.
in the hangar that they just pulled us into.
Yep.
All the First Order troopers are standing there. Some of them, I think, even turn their heads and everything.
Yeah. Some of them are articulated. Yeah.
And that
Oh, really?
window
Yeah.
to the outside universe, ships are flying by. It's cold in here, so it feels like you're in
Mhm.
space. Everything about it just screams Star Wars. It's beautiful.
And these cast members, I mean, the First Order cast members are
they stay in character.
hilarious.
They love it. They absolutely love it.
Yeah.
This is the perfect job for me. Just stoic, stone-faced,
Yeah,
go
right.
this way.
I don't think I've ever actually gone down this hallway.
This is the hallway towards the Imperial Smoking Lounge.
Yes. You have to stand in your designated color, and each color represents a
That
different
was
type
something
of.
we snuck into the Dark Forces game at LucasArts.
Oh, yeah?
If you know where to find it, there's an Imperial smoking lounge. You walk in there, it's a whole bunch of Imperial officers standing around smoking. So
That reminds
Secrets
me.
revealed, folks.
In the Lego Star Wars game, the original one, there's a door that you open on the Tantive that has a bunch of stormtroopers sitting inside of a hot tub, and they're in their bathing suits and they still have their helmets on. Just wonderful humor that they put into those games. It was so much fun. Okay, now we're waiting for to be interrogated.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side.
You're an enemy of the First Order.
You will pay.
Touche.
Like, literally, yeah.
The resistance.
Well, he's an enemy of Kylo Ren.
You have what I want.
Oh yeah, with the shadows and everything.
the shadows, yeah, it's
I know.
an incredible effect because you've got a projected screen, but you have practical shadows that are being or what look like practical shadows up on the ceiling there.
Gives it dimension.
Very clever effect.
We'll take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Right. Oh, will you?
How dare you?
Oh, yeah. What was it,
How
Grandma
dare you say
Stu?
that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm rubber and you're glue. And that's another cool effect too.
Yeah.
They burn through the wall.
I love when they come in all frantic. They're like,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Like that, it just adds so much to it. It's
Yeah.
so great.
Corridor to the turbo lift. Then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu.
There's Finn.
And don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck.
And our good buddy R5.
For your safety,
Yeah.
stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your
Now, Andrew, I have to ask: I
Yeah.
know you've been to other Disney parks before. You went to Tokyo Disney Sea, I think.
Right.
And did they have any trackless rides out there? Have you ever been on a trackless?
No,
ride before?
I've never been on a trackless ride. I mean, I've seen all kinds of things, and I know about the making of them and everything. But the trackless rides weren't there yet by the time I was there. So I was back in Tokyo Disneyland back in 2006. They didn't have the trackless rides yet.
Okay.
But the technology is incredible. I think this is one of the best uses of. I think it is the best use of trackless ride system. Although it's a close second is that Beauty and the Beast ride out in Tokyo.
Ooh, yeah.
I've heard that one's really good. And then there's also the Phantom Manor, I think, is it Paris?
The one in Hong
Is that
Kong.
trackless?
Is it Hong Kong?
It's the Mystic Manor. Yeah.
Mystic Manor. Is that one
In Hong
trackless
Kong.
though? I think that is.
Yes, it is. That's a trackless.
I don't know.
That one's
I know
really
Zootopia's trackless.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to go on that one really bad too. But yeah,
Yeah.
the thing that I love about
We just
these.
have to do a theme park tour, Jason. We just have
Oh,
to
I
go-
know. Yeah,
Dang it.
I
Well,
will
all the way around
eventually
the
get
world.
overseas, and I will eventually get to these destinations. It is
Mhm.
top on the bucket list.
Yeah.
But the thing that I love about the trackless rides is that because you cannot see a track, you
Yeah.
have no idea where you're going. I mean, yeah, you can see
Yeah.
like the little wheel marks on the floor and stuff, but you're not
Mhm.
looking at that. You're like
Right,
looking
exactly.
around you and above you and
Yeah.
behind
Whereas-
you.
whereas-
These are
Yeah. Because when
these
you
are
have a
360-degree immersive attractions.
exactly, and when you have a ride that's on a track, even though you're looking around and everything, you're still kind of cognizant of the track being there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's in the periphery of your vision, but on something like this, like Rise of the Resistance, you just don't know. You just don't see where it's going. And in fact, I think I've heard people say they're fooled even if they've ridden it several times, so they keep forgetting which way we're going to go. So
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
there's also two different paths you can take. You're
Exactly.
always going
Mhm.
with another vehicle, but
Mhm.
you can either go to the right or the left, and it's a slightly different experience for each.
Yeah.
And we'll see why in just a minute.
yeah, very clever.
We're dancing.
Tell them it's a prisoner transfer.
Reminds me of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway.
It's the
Conga?
first order of Zamboni. It's
And
the
then
first
you just
order
like-
of Zamboni. I like it. It's like they gotta keep the ice cream.
Yes.
Oh, there's the Imperial droid.
Oh,
Yeah.
back it up. Back it up. Beep. Beep.
You're lucky it didn't
Beep.
spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
You are lucky it didn't spot us. Good thing it was looking at the wall.
Good thing these guys can't aim.
Yes.
Yep. Never in the history of the.
I don't know if they've hit a single target.
No.
That's all right. All the Star Trek red shirts fall down dead anyway.
Right. Now, this is one of the most impressive rooms on this
Yeah.
attraction because
Yes.
the AT-ATs are, to the best of my knowledge, almost to full scale. At least they
Almost.
look it. I'm sure they probably use a
there's-
little forced perspective.
Yeah, there's some forced perspective on it,
Yeah.
definitely. But they're really, impressive.
The fact that they
Yep.
even tried instead of just like
Yes.
using a screen or something, like that's
Yep. Now, the only reason I think there's just a little bit of forced perspective, and we'll find out in a minute, is because you don't actually just see it from the ground.
Right.
It looks like those guys are going to the right, and we're going to the left.
oh my gosh, I've never noticed that
Yeah, it's
Finn is right there.
Yeah, it's Finn.
What?
Finn
Yeah,
is
Finn?
in
Yeah.
the alcove over there.
Yeah, he hides behind on the left over there, but when you're on the right, he's hiding behind a crate on the right, and he doesn't come into view until you're backing up into this elevator. In case you guys missed it, going up to the next level.
And if you start thinking about it, and you go, "How can he be in two places at once?" He's a clone.
Oh, dang it.
Well, I don't know if Finn himself is a clone. I know that they were recruited and trained
Yeah.
from birth, is what we know.
Mhm.
But
Which is why he doesn't have a name. He's
right,
FN 1 2 3 4 5.
FN2187 is his
Oh.
trooper name. But
Respect.
him and a bunch of other troopers from the First Order
Right. Yeah.
felt something when they were asked to slaughter a bunch of innocent people, and they rose up against the First Order
Yeah.
and kind of did their own thing because it was the right thing to do.
Right.
And this was the whole reason of like the Force Awakening. I think it wasn't just Rey or Finn. It was just like the universe, the Force was speaking to a lot of people in the galaxy, not just. Yeah, and those laser cannons come down, and they're like, "Oh crap!"
Like, oh god. Move it, move it, move it.
And I love the laser
That's a
blast
great
in
effect there.
Yep.
The resistance will attempt to
It's just so good.
Resources nor the courage to engage us.
Now we're on the bridge.
Be very, very quiet.
All personnel to their stations.
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's no way to run.
And he looks at both sides. Like that's
Yep.
Yes.
he's so scary.
Another one of my favorites coming up here
Yeah.
because he's coming after you. Not just there, but
Yeah.
hear it above, and
Leave us
then there's
alone.
that.
That's a nice
Just alone,
effect.
Adam. Like the robot scream.
They also make such a good use of the space too, because
Yes.
it makes it seem like the building is even bigger than it is. I mean, the show building, you really do feel the vastness of Star Wars in there. So
I think they poured, from what I saw, they poured more concrete for the foundation of this entire track than any other attraction in the park since it's, since it first came out. But so it's one of the biggest footprints that it has in the park itself.
massive.
And
Yeah.
it has to be because, I mean, they cover so much territory, not only from the ride itself, but I mean, in the queue outside of the ride
Yeah.
too. You're walking a long way to get to where you need to go.
right.
They knew it was going to be popular, so they made a long line.
Yep. And the cannons here are incredible. Good to see that they're working in this video.
Right?
For
Yeah,
the
they were
longest
not
time.
working.
Yeah, they were in
Yeah.
B mode for a long time. I know.
Yeah, it's one of those effects like in Indy, you're like, oh, great, the snake's not working today. And for Rise of the Resistance, it's like, oh man, the cannons aren't working still.
Or you get the B screen of what's coming up with Kylo.
Right.
Yeah, like just the ship being blown to bit. Like it's just so cool.
So here we are thinking we're going to our escape pod, but then ruh-roh.
No.
Yeah.
And then I will destroy you and the resistance.
Okay, so let's talk about the B-roll because I don't know if people actually know what that means, but there
Yeah.
are times where certain animatronics do not work. And
Yeah.
Imagineers were smart enough to be like, okay, well, what happens if this breaks down? We don't want to just see like a static animatronic there not doing anything. So the animatronic disappears. He goes
That's right.
underground or gets taken out somehow. And instead of Kylo being there on the platform, you have a video screen of him in his ship outside threatening to kill you guys.
Yeah. So
It's
that the ride can
ingenious.
keep going.
Yes.
That's really smart.
Not as
Wonder if-
impactful as the animatronic, obviously, but still works.
Yeah.
I mean, they must have learned from Murphy.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Murphy the third.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Who they've
Yeah.
now
Just in case Kylo
like-
Ren bursts into flames. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because you hope nothing goes wrong, but in
Right.
all actuality, this is a very sophisticated system.
A lot has to happen. Yeah. And in synchronization with everything else.
Everything has to go right for this to work.
All right. So
Oh,
now
this
we're
is my
getting into our
favorite.
escape pods.
I didn't tell my mom about this the first time she wrote
Oh.
it.
Oh wow.
She was real mad.
Now, what most people don't realize who have never gone on this, but you do actually drop. It's not just something on the video screen.
Right.
You do have like a little bit of a free fall there for a moment as the pod drops. And it is one of the most surprising and exciting things to see people who have never ridden it before. We were talking about this a little bit on our last episode with Grandma Sue and Rachel Dragon, because that was the video that she got really popular for going on Rise of the Resistance. And the expression on her face through this entire ride was exactly what I love seeing on people when they've never been on it.
So funny.
What a sweetheart she is.
Oh yeah. Did you ever get a chance to watch that episode?
Yes, it's wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, they are so nice. They're such nice people. It was so
Yeah.
fun. So fun.
Okay, you're clear.
The brakes, where are the brakes?
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
Coming in
Sorry.
hot.
So you're no longer in space. You are now back on terra firma.
Nice job, recruits.
Yes.
Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's
And
the
there's the
lieutenant?
proof.
I need eyes on
Daylight. Brown.
So,
Lieutenant back here. Beck, you're alive. I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the resistance base is secure. Bravo.
And of course, the iconic Star Wars music playing in the background as
Yeah.
you finish your adventure.
you're just still so in it. Like, you're done with the ride, but you're still...
Yeah. Which is nice. You don't have that anticlimax then, you know?
No, yeah.
Oh.
And you even leave in a different place than you boarded. So
Right.
it's so real.
Mm-hmm.
And there they go.
There we go.
Bye-bye.
Back to pick up new recruits. It's funny. I've never stopped and watched them go back.
Sure, no, you're moving
Chris
on to the next
does.
thing. So
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Obviously, I mean, he does like a lot of stuff for that. So that was Rise of the Resistance, guys. I mean,
yeah.
yay!
We love it.
Yeah.
I like that ending because, like I said, you know, it's not just like, okay, the ride's over. I guess that's one of the big complaints about Pirates of the Caribbean at Walt Disney World is that it's like you don't have, you know, there's nothing after the ending. It's like okay, it's over. Get out now. It's like it's as opposed to okay, now we go up the lift hill and we've got all these little things and the music's still playing and everything like you have at Disneyland. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So before we start digging more into the ride and even talking a little bit more about Galaxy's Edge, because there've been some really cool updates to the that part of the park that I wanted to just chat lightly about. I wanted to address some people in the audience. It looks like our audience kind of built up a little slowly tonight, but we still got people saying hello, and I want to acknowledge. So Reb Ohio's in the house. Hello, Reb. I hope you're doing well tonight. Let's see who else we got. Got a new person on here.
Very good friend.
Disney cast crew member Monique. How's it going, Jason? It's good to see you. I feel like this is somebody that should be familiar to me. Monique, if we had an interaction somewhere in the park, please let me know because it happens and I forget about people, but I'm still happy to have you on the show. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello.
Does Jason owe you money, Monique?
It's very possible. I'm in debt to a lot of people. Speaking of which, Mr. Jerry Cornell is in the house. He says hello and happy Trek Day, or Lord of the Rings Sith, or something like that. Nanu Nanu. So yeah, he's a biter.
What's up, Jerry?
And our good friend
Good on both
Shamim
ends.
is in the house. He says hi, Andrew. He
Hi,
also
Shamim.
says hi, Ryan. And hi, Jason. Of course, can't do it in one chat. He's got to do it in 3 different ones.
Well, that makes each of us special. That's
It
why.
does.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
it does.
agree.
Shamim is very kind that way.
Very much. And he says that the Autograph King premiere, and he's been chatting with me about this.
That's
His
right.
documentary is premiering / screening on Thursday, September 24th, 2026 at the Cornelius 9 Cinema in Cornelius, Oregon. Congratulations,
Very
Shamim. That is so
cool.
awesome. And I did promise that once his show premieres, and at least when I have a chance to see it, I don't know if I'll be able to get to Oregon for the premiere. I would like to, but we'll see. Once I have a chance to see it, and it's been out for a little bit, we will definitely get him on the show as a special guest and talk all about his adventures as the Autograph King.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also saying hello to Jerry as well. Thank you. So he also says he wrote it twice in 2022 and 2024. I can't tell you how many times I've written it. Many times.
I can tell you how many times I haven't written it.
I can tell you. Right. Big fat goose egg. Hello, Randy. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Randy. Good to see you.
Randy.
That
let's see. Oh, and he says Andrew will be at me and Christy's wedding. I think that's what he meant to say.
Right.
On September 19th. Yeah.
That's right.
And not only going to be there, but
I'm
going to
officiating.
marry them as well. Exactly.
Are you really?
I am
Yes,
indeed.
He is.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's
All
right.
sorts of magic here on Main Gate Magic.
Look at that. Married by the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Yeah. I don't
Doesn't
think a lot
sound
of
right when you put it that way.
But I mean, it's still special. I mean, come on.
yeah.
That's so cool.
Okay,
How many weddings have you done so far?
None. He's going to be the first.
You're kidding me.
Stop.
Yep.
That is so special. I love that. Yeah. All right. Well,
Amazing.
Before we hopped into the rest of the show for Galaxy's Edge, I did want to give some fun facts about Rise of the Resistance. It was the opening day, the official opening day was January 17th, 2020. It was supposed to be opened with Galaxy's Edge when it first came out in 2019, but I think they weren't ready yet. So they had it come out in what they called phase 2 of the release for Galaxy's Edge. So the only thing available on the original release for Galaxy's Edge was Smuggler's Run, which is a great ride in itself. And something that I heard they're going to be changing pretty soon too, to add new stories to the piloting of the Millennium Falcon. This is a motion simulator. Well, they're calling it a motion simulator, but it's so many things more than that. This is just per wiki.org. Your ride vehicle is a first order transport. There's 8 riders per vehicle, 2 rows, and 4 riders per row. The duration of the ride. Now this is something that I'm not quite sure what they consider the beginning of the ride, because in my opinion, it starts where the shuttle.
Fair.
That's the first, or maybe the pre-show, maybe the first show. Maybe that's what it is. But they're saying it's 18 minutes in length.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God.
I think
I had a discussion about this.
Yeah. They must be.
I asked my husband.
They must be starting like where when like as soon as you get inside and Ray and BB-8 are there, it's got to be that's where it starts. But it's like Haunted Mansion. It's like it starts the minute you walk in the building. But it's like some people say no, it's not until you get into the Doom buggy. No.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, I had that debate with my husband the last time we went on this actual ride. Like, do you consider the wait time when you enter a pre-show or when you enter the ride vehicle? I say ride vehicle because to me, that's when I'm on the ride. I'm still in line when we're doing pre-shows, which I love. I love the pre-shows, especially this one. I mean, even things like, I still call it Tower of Terror, but it's, the stuff with Rocket and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even when you're walking through and you're just kind of looking at all the stuff, it's okay, I'm clearly in line. And then you see Rocket and it's like, great. But then you still have to like walk through and maybe upstairs and I'm still standing there waiting. Like, to me, I'm still in line.
I know. See,
Oh.
I count that as part of the attraction. So
You clearly don't have ADHD.
no,
Because
not,
I lose
Pedro's got a lot of
focus.
stuff, but I don't know if he's
I got a lot of stuff,
ADHD.
but that ain't
Yeah.
it. So,
Right.
I need to be sitting in my seat, buckled, pull on the yellow tab. That's when I'm on the ride for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
God forbid
Fair
it would be a whole walkthrough. That would be just terrible for you then. So
Right. Then it
Although I
wouldn't be a
do,
ride at all.
but see, I do love the Cinderella Castle walkthrough. Surprisingly
yeah.
enough, I love
That's
that
not a
because there's
ride.
something, you
I love
kind of
the
walk
Sleeping Beauty
through, and
Castle walkthrough, yeah.
there's a little something around every corner. So
Right.
it satisfies my ADHD.
Okay then.
Tonight's episode of Main Gate Magic is brought to you by the letter O and ADHD.
We did it.
And the number 5 for the 5th. So anyway, we were also talking about other fun facts. I did mention earlier, I think I said 65, and I was right, just checking my facts here. 65 audio animatronics. That's quite a bit for one ride.
So many.
Lightning Lane is available for this, but I believe you still have to pay an extra fee for it on top of the regular Genie Plus thing that you get. But some really great news that I just saw recently. I've been seeing people post about this on social media. They have a single rider experience now for Rise of the Resistance.
Really? Good.
Yes. Now,
Okay.
you do have to skip the shuttle. You don't get to go on the shuttle.
What?
You kind of go behind the scenes a little bit into like this corridor, but you do get into you just kind of magically transport yourself as a single rider onto the Star Destroyer. You're just there. Boom.
That's perfect for you, Ryan. You can just skip everything. And just
Right.
get your
Because then
ADHD.
you
I love
just
it.
go on
Yeah.
the ride. Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Boom. Done.
But I thought
I will
that was
say
cool.
this.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This one also does a parent swap for the other parents out there.
Right. Yeah. I remember you
So
saying
if your
that.
kiddos are not tall enough or don't want to go on it,
Oh, that's good.
we actually employed that the very first time we rode this with my parents. So they sat back and watched our kids. My husband and I went on it with our oldest, who was tall enough. And then again, my mom comes off the ride. She was like, "What did I tell you I don't want?" I was like, "Well, too bad. You like Star Wars? That's what you get." But yeah, so it was great that we could do that. I mean, obviously you do kind of go into, so we bought a fast pass for myself and my husband, and then did the rider swap for my parents. So they got to go through the fast pass lane because they were doing the rider swap. So it ended up working out really, really great. But yes, they do rider swap. So if you are a parent out there, rider swap is your friend.
Awesome.
It's great.
I love that. Haven't had a chance to do that, but I don't think I'll ever need to unless for some reason at some point I end up taking grandkids there, which is a very big possibility. It'll happen someday, I think. But
Grandkids are great, and grandparents going to the Disney parks is great because then parents, it's an
Gives
extra
us
set
another
of hands.
excuse to go. Right?
you're saying that because grandparents take the kids off of your hands,
That's
so you can
right.
go do the stuff that you want to do. No, maybe kind
No,
of ish.
I have what an accusation.
Go ride the rides. I'll be here at Oga's Cantina.
Right, exactly. Luckily, they have a 2-limit drink. Limit.
No, it's a minimum. That's a minimum.
Oh, it's a minimum. Oh, great.
It's a minimum.
Cheers.
I learned that. I was like, it's a minimum. I
water.
didn't know it was a minimum. I was very surprised, especially for Disney.
Wow.
Like,
Are you sure it's a minimum? I don't.
I am
Is there a cover
Sure.
charge too?
No.
no,
Okay.
no.
Reservation, but no cover charge.
Or you can do the you can join the walk-up list, which is, I mean, it works out fairly well.
Yeah.
Lord, I need to think about that next time. Although you're paying like $25 a drink if you're getting the alcoholic stuff, so it's
Yeah.
they gouge you, but it's worth it. Those drinks are pretty tasty, I must say.
I was gonna say they're not terrible. They're pretty
Yeah.
delicious.
I do like them. I'm a big fan of the fuzzy tauntaun because it makes your tongue a little numb. It's called the fuzzy tauntaun. They have this special kind of citrus foam on the top that when you taste it, it actually makes your tongue a little bit numb. Yeah, numb tongue.
Numb
Numb
tongue.
tongue. And numb tongue. And numb tongue. We are talking about Star Trek after all.
That is the name of another Star Wars character, isn't it? Numtung. So,
It sounds like it could be some obscure character from the cantina that we just never
In
saw.
a galaxy far, far away, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So one of the other things that they've recently done to Galaxy's Edge, now Rise of the Resistance is sort of like if you're kind of looking at the entrance to Galaxy's Edge, it's on the left side of Galaxy's Edge. There's multiple entrances, at least to the one in California. But on the right-hand side is where Smuggler's Run is. It's where Oga's Cantina is. And, of course, the big Millennium Falcon right in front of Smuggler's Run. Right. And before, they used to have characters walking around both sides of the land that were all mostly sort of new characters. They had the Mandalorian and Grogu. They had Chewbacca walking around. They had Rey that walks around as well, and her and Chewie eventually sometimes kind of like play this hide and seek game with the Resistance and the First Order, the First Order troopers that are walking around as well. And if you got lucky, you might be able to see Kylo Ren. But apparently, all of those characters now, with the exception of maybe Chewie, are now shifted over to the left side where Rise of the Resistance is, and on the right side, they're bringing back the classic characters from episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
I'm assuming Chewie will stay in that side of the park because he's one of the originals as well. But they're also bringing back Han Solo, a version of Luke Skywalker. I know they've brought Darth Vader. I haven't seen any video clips yet, but I've heard that he is there. And of course R2-D2 as well. And I think I even saw a clip that C-3PO was walking around one day as well. Now,
I haven't seen that, but I have seen, of course, Princess Leia too.
Oh, you saw Princess Leia as well?
Princess Leia, yes.
Which version of her?
Looked like it was a it was let's see, what was it? It was
it the white robes from episode 4?
No, it wasn't the white robes, no.
Oh, okay.
I think she's in pants.
Yeah, she's in one of her pants suits.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still the space buns.
Still the buns,
she's still got the buns. Unfortunately it's not the bikini, if that's what you're asking.
Not the flavor.
Sorry. No Jabba the Hutt.
I wasn't gonna go there. I mean, not at all. No. It's a family show. Show. But doesn't mean I wasn't thinking about it. So I don't think Disney would be comfortable doing that, nor would the actress that walks around the park, because she'd probably get all the attention.
Yes.
I mean, they did it for Jasmine originally.
That's true. I'd like to point out also, this is only happening at Disneyland in California, not yet at Galaxy's Edge down in Baltimore. So, yeah.
I wonder if it's because of Batu West. West Side. I wonder if it's because of the layout of Galaxy's Edge between the two parks. Because I think
that could be part of it, but also I think it's just they're just testing it to see how well it's received. So
gotcha.
Yeah. And from what I understand, it's actually 3 different zones now. So you have the left side, you've got the sequel trilogy. On the right side, you've got the original trilogy, and in the middle, you've got sort of the Mandalorian time.
Because he roams like the marketplace.
Yes.
Right. And then and Ahsoka, I think, is another character that probably is with that crew as well. And there's even a couple other characters that I don't remember. I know there's a gal with almost like a rebel orange and white colored jacket, and she's got like kind of bluish, purplish hair. I don't know her character name, but I know she's from I think she's from one of the animated shows, but I can't remember.
Her name's Bob. I don't know.
Bob.
I don't know.
Bob the Rebel.
Bob the Rebel.
There's also like an orange and white robot. He's much more like sharper edges than R2-D2. I know that.
Are you talking about Chopper?
Yes, Chopper? I am talking about Chopper. Yes, thank you.
Now that's cool. They brought Chopper in there. Yes.
Chopper is from Rebels. Yeah, and I loved that series. And Chopper, we actually, Andrew and I, Andrew more than anything sees him at almost every show that he goes to, and at least where the R2 SC crew is for the droid guys, and who we've had on our show as well.
We've had on the show, yeah.
But I wonder if Chewie is going to kind of cross over, because he is in the 789.
Yeah.
So you've got characters that can cross over. You've got Chewbacca. You've got R2 that can cross over. You've got and you've got if 3PO,
a regular thing.
He'll have to change the color of one of his limbs if he crosses over to the left.
The red arm, yeah,
the red arm, yes.
Well, and even Han.
Han,
and Leia too. They're older versions,
Now,
And
I've
Luke,
seen.
I was at a convention, and somebody had done Han from Force Awakens And spoilers if you haven't seen it, but he's doing it with a lightsaber right through him.
Oh,
Yes.
you're killing me.
Oh,
No, you're
dang.
killing Han.
Literally,
Yeah.
literally though.
That scene in episode 7 gutted me. I hate it. Don't stop
Great
with the
choice of
puns.
words.
Stop with the puns. Because he kind of
You're
got
the
it
one
through the
saying
chest,
it,
not
not
the
me,
gut.
buddy.
Yeah.
You're setting him up. He's just knocking him down.
It was horrible though.
Yeah.
You didn't want Han to die, and I was, because we were watching episodes 7, 8, and 9.
Mhm.
I felt I feel like I see something. I pick up on new things every time that I watch it, and then I had a deeper connection with Chewbacca this time around that I watched it, because he loses so much in this particular time frame. He loses his best buddy Han. He loses Luke. He loses Leia.
He doesn't even get to eat the porg.
No, I know he doesn't eat the pork. He cooks it, but he never eats it because he's got a soft heart. But then at the end, he gets his medal finally, redemption from episode 4.
Yeah.
And I think it was kind of a little too late, too little too late. But at the same time, it was still like a tugging on the heartstrings moment.
Yeah.
And poor Chewie. Yeah, he's been
Poor
through so
Chewie.
much.
Poor Chewie.
Anyway, now, have you guys seen the pictures of the characters walking around as the human characters like Luke, Han, and Leia?
Yeah, the face characters, yeah.
Yeah, Leia is probably going to be like, I feel like Leia is kind of like a Rey character, because a lot of ladies that I've seen play Rey are really good. They actually pick people that look a lot like her. And some that even have like use their natural hair to do her hairstyle in the right way. One of my desktop screensavers is an interaction I saw with that character talking to a bunch of little girls, and a big smile on her face, a big smile on all the little girls' faces. It was like one of my favorite pictures I ever took at Disneyland. But I know that there are some people that don't look like her, and they give them the wig. And that's kind of where I'm leading to, is wigs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know where I'm going. So Luke Skywalker, I saw, and it's like the wigs. Come on, Disney. I mean, we talked about this when we saw the Moana trailer, the live action Moana trailer. And as much as I'd like to stay positive on this, on this show,
you can't.
There's just certain things that I'm just like, it pulls me down from my high, and I just start wondering why. Spend a few extra bucks on some real wigs.
If they can get good wigs for all the princesses in the park, why are we left with lukewarm Skywalker? It just doesn't look right at all. The wig that he's got on, and the guy playing Han, he's wearing a wig too, and it's like
And I'm sorry, but I mean, Harrison Ford is
you've
very
got
distinctive
good wigs
looking.
for like Gaston, so why not? How can you not? How does this miss?
So Gaston, I can kind of suspend disbelief on that one a little bit as well, because he's kind of like an animated character in the original.
Yeah.
I know they did a live action and he had real hair and it didn't look horrible, but it's still sort of one of those things where I'm just like, okay, it's a guy in a muscle suit, so of course he's going to have the wig on to make him look like his character. But Han Solo and Luke,
I feel like I can weigh in on this pretty heavily. For those in the audience that do not know, I am an avid wig wearer. This is the wig. I don't know if any of you have actually seen my natural hair. I typically wear a wig on the show. But there's a difference between well, thank you.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen you without one on.
You have not. I spend a lot of money on them. Just me personally. I'm not Disney. I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company. But I spend good money on my wigs.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between the lace front, which is supposed to mimic, the hair just truly coming out of your head, versus what they call a hard front, which is, I mean, who knows what material. It doesn't sit properly on your head. It's tough to really get it to go down and look natural. And I was very close to a Doctor Strange when I was last at Disney, maybe the time before that. And only because I'm a wig wearer and I know what I'm looking for, could I see the edges. But typically you don't notice. The normal person is not going to notice.
Yeah.
So if you're noticing that their hair is not sitting properly, we have either the wrong style of wig or it's not fitted properly for that person. And like you said,
Yeah.
it's Disney. You've got Aurora, who's got like huge
Yeah.
bangs and beautiful curls, and the same with
Mhm.
Belle, where like her bangs come to here. Ariel, same thing with the huge
Right.
swoopy
Right.
bangs. Like
Hmm.
we can make those work, but we can't make Luke and Han work.
Right.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And like you were saying, you've got Doctor Strange there, who that's I think one of the better ones. It's like one of those where it's like I see the video footage of the
Yeah.
actors performing as the cast members performing as Doctor Strange, and I think, okay, I have to assume it's a wig, because unless they cast a bunch of guys that have that exact hair, but
Well,
but
it's also
really
the
well
facial
done.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the facial hair that you in fact naturally have, clearly. But like that's what I noticed was like around the mouth, you know?
Yeah.
It just
Okay.
won't come off no matter how hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
there is a movie that I could reference with Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon where you
Oh,
pull it
yes.
out by the roots.
Yes. Great movie. But
Okay, good. Okay.
and as an actor myself, I've worn wigs. I've had to wear wigs
Yeah.
and fake mustaches and beards and things like that. And it's not that difficult. Like you
You
said,
can get the
you,
good
you, you,
ones.
you just got you can get, you don't have to spend a fortune on them. Doesn't have to spend a fortune on them. It's just make sure they're fitted, like you said, and just put a little stylization in it.
I've
And it's
seen
like,
people literally put them on over their real hair or their bald heads or whatever,
yeah.
and I see that they are putting it on. I know
Yeah.
it's a wig, but when they put it on, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Seamless.
I would be able to tell you if that was your real hair or if it was a wig. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You thought my blue hair was real.
I did think your blue hair was real. Yes.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay.
It's
So,
not.
all right.
Well, I think that's all I've got. I didn't really have much more beyond what was in Galaxy's Edge after riding the ride.
Okay.
But and it's okay, because honestly, an hour-long show, we used to do hour-long shows,
Mhm.
but we are actually at the hour. And because there's not a whole
Yeah.
lot of people chatting in the chat
Mhm.
tonight, I think trivia draws people in the most. I think when
Yeah.
we have trivia, people just flock to it.
Well, I got one little thing that I want to bring up. So,
Sure. Yeah.
So you mentioned that they're making changes to, since we're in Galaxy's Edge here, they're making changes to Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and adding new things. So that's kind of what they've done over the years with Star Tours. Does that mean Star Tours is going to go away?
This has been something that's in the back of my mind all the time.
Because
Is
doesn't
it
that
going
make Star
away,
Tours sort
or
of redundant?
or do they have enough of a footprint available to pick it up from one area and move it to the other? Because
Yeah.
there is a lot of it feels like there's a lot of walking distance between Rise of the Resistance
Mhm.
and at least where the marketplace starts in
Right.
Batuu. And
Mhm.
I don't know if behind those bushes could be another attraction, because
I don't know. Yeah.
Star Tours it's not much. There's not a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
space it needs.
Right. Now, here's the interesting thing about, though, if you move it over there, then you've got two different types of Star Wars. You've got something like Galaxy's Edge, which is very immersive. You're in universe, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But Star Tours is more of a nod and a wink to Star Wars. It's got in jokes, and it's more of something that's in kind of halfway in our universe. So
You're right.
does that actually work if you move it over there? So
But
I have
it's
a feeling,
essentially an airport,
yeah,
It is.
is.
So I mean,
Because it had to fit into
for
Tomorrowland. It had to have
yeah,
that sort of Tomorrowland feel to it. And
but for
so,
Batuu to have an airport, not
Well, and
unrealistic,
it's
potentially.
not just that, though, because like Star Tours, you kind of already start, like you said, at sort of the airport. You're at the
Yeah.
spaceport,
Yeah.
and it could just be that it could even be just a redesign of like what the interior is like. It could just be like Star Tours,
Yeah.
the Batuu airport, or the Batuu location, just like
Mhm.
you board a
The
plane in
dusty
San
version.
Antonio versus a plane in San Francisco.
Yeah.
You just are
Yeah.
leaving from Batuu, and every adventure takes off from Batuu and ends
Yeah.
back in Batuu again, but
Right.
takes you on the different adventures because you just
Yeah.
hyperspace
But
into
then does
wherever
that
you're
make
going.
it redundant if it's right next to Smuggler's Run? Remember the old thing that Walt Disney said, when he tried to make more Three Little Pigs movies and they didn't do well at the box office. He said, "You can't top pigs with pigs." That's an
That
actual
is
quote from
fair.
Walt Disney.
That is
So
fair.
can you top, if is Star Tours going to look like like a kiddie ride next to Smuggler's Run? Are they going to be incongruous to each other, or does it work? Or
I
do you
think it works.
Or do you still keep it in Tomorrowland? Because who knows when they're ever going to redo Tomorrowland. So
It's certainly not 1985 anymore.
no, it's not.
Not at all.
Not even 1995.
You bring up
Yeah.
a really good question, but I still think it could work. I mean, it would definitely require some retheming. It would pull you away from the factor of like humans, just regular Earthlings that is joining a Star Tours vehicle, because when they created it back then, like you said, it was a nod to Star Wars, and you're just sort of boarding a transport that takes you on this adventure, and then it brings you right back home.
Yeah.
Nowadays, though, they changed the video, even like the standby area, to you're in a spaceport now, where the shuttle is at, instead of like a different. You're not like on land or anything like that.
Right.
So, and I think originally didn't it originally take off from Disneyland? One of the original videos that they did, it took off from the park.
I don't remember that. I know the old Flight to the Moon and Mission to Mars used to do that.
And this could be like some sort of Mandela effect that's got me thinking this way. But I have a feeling it was something of the like. But if it was the spaceport, regardless, it only proves my point that all you really have to do is change the theming inside a little bit to match the land a little bit more.
Yeah.
You'd have to change the dialogue with R2-D2 and C-3PO as they're working on the shuttle. And then, of course, the adventures that you go on.
Of course, you could also say that if you moved it over to Galaxy's Edge, then that starts to make Galaxy's Edge more of a Star Wars land rather than Galaxy's Edge, Batuu, that kind of thing. You can then make it, because like you look at something like Fantasyland, it's all these different Disney properties that all have something in common, and they all kind of mesh together, but they're different things. It is a fantasy land, not a Pinocchio land, and that's it. It is what
Peter Pan land.
Because that's kind of what Galaxy's Edge has been. It's like, is this a Star Wars land? No, this is a very specific timeline on a very specific planet that never existed before, and it's like saying, hey, welcome to Fantasyland. Enjoy your Pinocchio themed attraction, your Pinocchio themed restaurant, and your Pinocchio store. Well, what about Sleeping Beauty? No, sorry. What about Snow White? Nope, sorry. That's it. You get Pinocchio, and that's it. So now that they're starting to bring in the other areas of Star Wars, maybe you could bring Star Tours over and have it actually work. So
you go to so many different places in Star Tours now, even after they did movies 1, 2, 3. I forget what the planet is with oh my god, the alien character that everybody hated because he's really annoying.
Tatooine?
Which characters?
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks, yes, thank you.
Talking about Naboo.
Naboo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you go to his planet, and you do all the things, but there's also, you still go, where the Ewoks are and stuff like that. Like that is very cohesive with all of the movies that have come out, honestly, except the newer ones, except 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
So even if you added it over there, it's still, there's so much overlap that
they did add that stuff though. Because there's even in Star Tours, you actually do. There's a scene where you go to Exegol at the very end, where you're fighting the what is it? The final order is what they call it. It's not the first order anymore. It's the final order.
It's the last order.
Something like that.
Makes me sick, so I can't. I don't go.
But it's with
ride.
burgers and fries. It's the whole final order. And a milkshake.
Listen, that's a good.
Ah.
No, not the blue milk. No.
Then it exits right in the restaurant. Then perfect.
Right. But no,
they
did,
cold brew, please.
They did actually integrate that stuff, and I think there was even a time where you got to go on the planet Crate as well. With
they did
the big salt flats with the red crystals underneath the ground and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Those are the two that I remember.
But doesn't it sort of mix and match things from planets and things from different timelines and stuff?
Yes, it does.
So
He is
Because
an
one
airport
moment,
or space
one
Darth
moment,
Vader is a TARDIS then too. So okay, great.
one moment
As
you
long
could
as
actually be going to
Dave-
Crate, and then another minute you could be
Yeah.
up in space and flying
But
alongside
they
of Ahsoka,
yeah.
aside giant like
Yeah.
space whales,
But
and
they could incorporate all that into Smuggler's Run. You can have all these
yes,
different destinations
oh
there.
yeah,
You could put
absolutely.
you could put 3PO and R2 in there too. You could put all the little goose droids in there too.
100%.
They could all be working for
And then
Hondo.
just Star Tours just becomes something completely different,
Mhm.
not related at all. It just disappears and everything is
Yes.
incorporated into Smuggler's Run. I mean, yeah,
I hope that
could do.
I hope they improve the walk around characters that they added in there, especially improve the wigs. But I hope they improve the characters, improve it. I hope it catches on and they like it. And I hope they take the top of the Millennium Falcon and they replace that radar dish and put the round one that's supposed to be
Oh
there.
yeah. Especially if they're actually making it like the
Yes.
original episodes, then yeah,
Mhm.
that seems to me like it would be an easy swap out, right? You
Yeah.
just detach the old or
Yeah.
technically the new one and give it the old.
See, that's an easier swap out than taking Kylo's little shuttle ship and swapping that out and putting in Vader's shuttle.
Oh,
Yeah.
a Tidarian shuttle would be amazing in that
Yes.
spot. I would love
Which
that.
they should do if they're going to do
Yeah.
that, because they've got Vader there on that stage now where Kylo was.
So it makes me wonder now: are the First Order troopers going to move to the left side of the land, and they're going to now have stormtroopers as
I
well?
believe they already have had stormtroopers there. I'm
Have
not sure.
they?
Are they
Yeah.
different?
Oh yeah.
They've got the classic, which I think they already had the classic stormtrooper costumes anyway for the Disney parks from years ago.
They did walking
Yeah.
around Tomorrowland, making it even
Yeah.
more confusing because it was next to Star Tours, and
Yeah.
the
Did they walked around
Tomorrowland stage.
Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. I actually remember going there about maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and they were walking around inside the inside queue area for Star Tours. So
Mhm.
Ryan, you said you don't really go on that ride very much, but have you been on it at least once?
Oh yeah, I've been on it a number of times, but
Okay.
it made me sick in my
So
old age. So.
there's an area where, like, when you first get into the standby queue, there's like a little bit of an outside queue, and then you go inside this inside area that
Yeah.
just has like a lot of paintings of Star Wars related space stuff and stuff. Then you come out, and then you go inside the main show building where you see R2D2 and C3PO. Where that first
Yeah.
inside area is where I saw stormtroopers walking around and
Oh.
interacting with guests
Yeah.
and doing the same things that the First Order troopers do. By using certain hand cues and making the voices, go off
Yeah.
and saying
They
stuff.
also used to do a routine on the big walkways at the front of which I guess now is the Star Wars. It used to be Carousel of Progress, then it was America Sings. And
Oh
then it-
yeah,
Oh, the
then
Star Wars
Innoven-
landing
then it was
bay.
Innoventions and everything.
landing bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So they actually that's where the Darth Vader meet and greet is.
yes.
Right.
Shockingly, like a year ago, my oldest was like, "Mom, I want to see Darth Vader." And I was like,
Yeah.
"You've never wanted a character picture in your life, and the first one you choose is Darth Vader." Okay, friend, let's go.
Good lad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Andrew's proud of
exactly.
him. Yeah.
So again, when
I
I
have a-
told him
yeah.
we were gonna have Darth Vader, he was very excited.
I have a problem with the meet and greets though, the Vader meet and greets, because they get the costume wrong so many times. I see videos of it, and it's like they've got the chest box in the wrong spot. It's like down here somewhere, and it's like it's not a
Yeah.
gut box, it's a chest box. Because I know there's a very specific way the costume has to be put on and everything's. And so-
Yeah.
and-
I mean, you would know. You very much would.
He would. Shamim says that he's seeing Mandalorian and Grogu on Wednesday, May 27th. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to that. It looks
I
like
hope it's good. I really hope it's good.
I know it's going to be fun. I have no doubt about that. There's going to
Okay.
be the usual, interactions between the Mandalorian and
Mhm.
Grogu. There's going to be some great characters from Rebels joining, even some characters from, I think, I don't know if he's actually in it, but other aliens of his type. What's his name? Babu Frick, the little guy who reprogrammed C3PO.
Mhm.
Their characters are going to be in it as well. So they got a lot of characters from
Yeah.
other movies that are going to be in there, and even shows. So I know it's going to be entertaining. Now, the storyline, I'm only hoping that Jon Favreau pulls off some great magic like he's done with other movies before.
He
He's an
has done
incredible
it.
director. I love him as a director.
Yeah.
But I don't know I really don't know the plot or the writing on this, because all I know is that Mando's going after a lot of people on a bounty hunter bucket list or something
Sorry.
like that.
Made him sound like John Wick for a moment there. So
Kind of. I think he's just going
I mean, a
after a
little
lot of
bit.
people that
they
just,
shot
you
his
know-
porg.
Right.
They're coming after Greg.
Well, they
You
did
can't
ruin
come
his
after
ship, but
Greg.
apparently he
Yeah,
got
true,
it back.
yeah.
So yeah. So all right.
I'll
well,
probably be dragged to that because Mandalorian is my husband's
oh, it's so
favorite
good.
now.
It
I
is
love
your
it.
destiny.
And my kids love Baby Yoda, or I
Grogu.
call him Greg because I think it's funny.
Greg.
I call them Greg and Manuel.
Baby
because,
Greg.
Yeah, it's Baby Greg and Manuel.
Baby Greg and
'Cause,
Manuel. Wow.
I could never remember his name. I knew it started with a G, but
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to call him Baby Yoda, so he became Greg.
Well, Baby
Wow.
Yoda was all they had for the longest time until they actually had introduced his
Yeah.
name on.
Hey, we
the
need to
Mandalorian
market this
episode.
thing. Wait a minute.
Right.
Via
Oh, and they
Ahsoka
did.
Tano.
Yes, they did.
It took
Exactly.
a lady to understand the baby. I'm just saying.
That's right.
Right. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up with that.
All right.
Andrew, thank you very much for joining us on this
Thank you for
episode, our
inviting
very
me.
first ride-along episode. It was nice having you right along with
Yes.
us.
Thank you.
And it's good to see you again, man. It's
Yes.
been forever and a day. I mean, I know we
Yeah.
text and stuff, but I mean, I miss you guys a lot. Like all the
Miss
crew
you
in
too.
California. Yeah.
Like a
But I'll-
stormtrooper, I keep missing you. So
Yes. Oh, speaking
Never
of which,
landing those shots.
I wish I had a video to accompany this, but you guys were talking about the interactions with all the stormtroopers. There's
Yeah.
one specific that I love, and it's a video that somebody posted on social media of this guy blowing a kiss to one of the First Order troopers,
Yes.
and the First Order trooper does this: he catches it,
yeah.
tosses it up in the air, and then just goes.
But he absolutely misses it. You know he does.
You know he missed it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
it
that's
was an
so-
invisible
that's so
kiss, so we'll
awesome.
never know. But we
Yeah.
just know he missed it.
The kiss fell
We
to the
just
ground.
know.
And that is our Disney magic moment of the evening, because that's the kind of stuff that you just kind of wish that you see when you go to the parks every time. So anyway, Andrew, thanks again. Ryan,
Thank
great
you.
to see you on tonight as well. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. I know this was kind of like a small audience tonight, but still had a great time. Hope you guys catch the replay on YouTube or even any of the audio programs that we broadcast to. Stay tuned next Tuesday for our next fun-filled magical episode of Main Gate Magic. I have no idea what it'll be, but it will always be filled with magic, and it'll always have you included as well. So thanks for being a part of our show, and we'll see you again next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Disneyland time. Take care. Goodbye.
The force is strong with you.
Thank you for tuning in to another fun-filled episode of Main Gate Magic. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's been our pleasure bringing a little Disney magic into your life. Please remain seated while the show comes to a complete stop, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. For more information about upcoming episodes, please make sure to follow, like, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. You are now free to exit the show. Please watch your step, and be sure to tune in next week for more Main Gate Magic. Bye-bye.